Welcome back, 5 aces.
Battle control initialized.
Ho 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 people, non-copyright infringing Uncle Christmas here. Not to be confused with Santa Claus, because I definitely don't want to get into a lawsuit with Coca-Cola. And I'm bringing you today a sack full of replays. Merry Christmas everybody. This is gonna be pretty sweet. We're back in the dark tournament, so gather around the very very dark and dimly lit campfire. We are about to explore a map together with those two fine fantastic players. We've got the top left side spawning in as Ukraine, Mr. Moods. Complete shot in the dark here that he's scouting, already rallying his infantry literally everywhere. And his match for the day is gonna be a tough one because it's up against Extra Cloudy, aka, you guessed it, Orb. Yep, that's gonna be really really tough. I guess Orb might be in the race for title contender. As far as tournament success goes, he has been not that successful just yet, as evidenced here by this blank slate. But he is definitely a very strong player, also vice champion of RGL season. I guess he has the title vice champion, he just never claimed it. Alright. And this map is very familiar to veterans of the channel. This is also a little Christmas gift from Kirillo Silly, beyond the OpenRA grave. Kirillo used to be very active in the map making community and also in the balancing community, and he was a very competitive player himself. So it was always great fun to play with and against, and patented many styles. Very experimental player, also very great map maker. And just like that, he created Behind the Veil. And I'm pretty sure, Behind the Curtain, sorry, yeah. He also created Behind the Veil. Oh, nice snipe on the NG, finding it just at the right time. Even with dark map, gamer sense prevails from Orb. Right into the middle. This is honestly courtesy of the greedy build by Moods, who went War Factory first. Alright, most of the map has been revealed, players know what's going on, so let's switch back to normal view. There we... oh wait, that's not how it works anymore, right? Used to be a thing. Ooh, another NG go... wow, that is a super aggressive move here from Orb. Forces a Harvester pull. I'm not sure if that's not gonna cost him more in the long run. Harvester, that's his only Harvester off the line for now. Yikes. Still 7 or 8 rifles here, out and about. Trying to start a brawl here. Little bar brawl. Ah, dodge chance. Making a fool of the Harvester, who is very genuinely confused at the moment. Nice, got the commands, oh my lord. It's not gonna kick him into low power, but it's gonna force repairs. Man, why is Mood so stubborn? He's broke as well. He's refusing to build anything right now. Or he can't really, he's hard pressed for money. Yeah, that's the second power plant down. And that is not powered down just yet, but definitely putting a wrench into the plans, whatever plans he had. They are out the window. Just like that. Oof. Yeah, he needs to build an extra power plant here. Up to 3 harvesters, so there's that, but there's already an APC follow-up coupled with an extra ore truck. And that is so smart from all. Double APC. Because he knows that there is going to be an engineer out and about in just a second. So yeah, why not just camp the War Factory? There is not going to be any hard AT anytime soon, because Mood is going to be pressured into building more, just more infantry, or AI defense, right? Up to 4 harvesters at least, that's something. Gotta count for some. And the second APC is here for pressure. I like this build from Orb, because this is just pure pressure. This forces Mood into building base defenses, which he doesn't want to invest into. Forces him to build more infantry, which is going to feed into the claws of APCs. Very innovative build. Ugh, should not lose his APC though. Good enough. That's close enough, I'd say. And another APC coming in. Is this TD? Hello? 2018 TD build strategies. Well, flame towers obviously, they do really good damage against stationary vehicles, as evidenced here. Orb should definitely not forget about that one. But it's gonna afford him map control. Oh wait, there has been a counter snipe on the engineer of Orb. Wow, that's impressive. 3rd flame tower forced. That is never a great position to be in. Yes, there is now a heavy tank out, but there is no signs of an MCV just yet, and there is also just a really, really bad timing window. 4 harvesters, 5 harvesters only for Orb. so his macro game is not yet kicked in fully, and the timings are similar. Thing is, this is very conducive to a Doom drop. Oh, the engineer didn't get killed. Nope, I was just hiding. Just hiding in the corner. So there's now a brief window where this one tank can single-handedly win the game, or just win the first engagement, but yeah, rockets are streaming in, and definitely the window is closing. It's like schools in Corona times. Okay, the windows are closing. Ooh, flamethrowers trying to deal some AoE suppression. Nice kiting here, nice hit and run from the bazooka boys. Really impressive footwork. Just try sprinting with the bazooka. Yeah, he's doing just what he's supposed to do here, weaving in and out of the APCs. Oh, a ballsy capture here from Moods. But he needs to make something happen. He needs something to go his way. Those APCs can not just serve as a beefy frontliner, or they can serve for a Doom drop as well. If you really want to go into the APC meta. If you really want to commit to that one. Alright, so the expansion is out, but field pressure is... The ball is in the court of war. If he doesn't slip up here, he's definitely in a great position. Let's check the income stats. Yeah, slightly ahead here, but the main important thing is that the expansion has been completely uncontested. So the pressure is all on Moods, who's trying to establish himself here. Also, the engineer gets sniped again, really? That's like the third engineer that he built now. Yikes. Walling off. Oh, this isn't behind the veil, this is behind the curtain, my friend. You've misread the map description. Just like that, there is not gonna be any chance at a wall off. Oh, gets the recapture as well. Now, if he only can find the engineer, he knows where it is. Alright, alright. Oh, such great creative play from Orb. I really have to commend him. Yeah, engineer is toast. I have to commend him lately, he's really stepped up his game. It used to be when you would see lots of positioning mistakes from even top tier players, but those times are long past us. Now this should be a field advantage in theory for Moods, but the infantry are streaming in single file formations, so he's got a good concave now. APCs are not hard committing just yet. Still, this is more mining time lost. The tank is gonna get eaten alive by the rocket boys. And now, time for the APCs to go in. Oh! Those crushes. That was something else here. Wow. Those were mostly rocket crushes as well. Easily, yeah, just like the subreddit Wall Street bets, that was easily 3,000-4,000 in assets wasted. Oh, and the Doom drop on the side as well with 5 rockets. That is so good from Orb. Didn't even have that one on the radar. I guess I had it literally on the radar, but I was not looking at the minimap there, was trying to cast engagement. Yeah, that was just impressive play from Orb through and through. So Moods is trying to escape through his own, through the wall, the trappings of his own makings. And there is another expansion, forward expansion now out. Orb always rerouting his harvesters. Just look at that macro perfection, except this harvester has to go here. But other than that, it's perfection. Oh, a very dense blob. This is gonna be the tanks all dead. The harvesters need to yield, or they are gonna be harvested themselves by the bazooka boys. Yikes. Moods cannot establish a firm base here for the life of him. Harvester flock is migrating, yeah. Back to the herd with you guys. And such great concaves. I really love what Orb is doing here. Just inching his way forward, cell by cell. Not misstepping, not overcommitting. Just denying the ore field. That's all he really needs. This is a double mine. Double ore mine, lots of income, and it's all just completely neutered. Amazing stuff. Oh, he's harvesting the gems though, so Moods definitely has some tricks up his sleeve. There's gonna be a little bit of counter-regression. That is the first attempt that he got anywhere near the base of Orb. And Orb is retaliating with 2 heavies in the backlines. Ooh, this is just a rough game for Moods through and through. No two ways about it. Alright, at least he can find 1 or 2 snipes here. Focusing down the flame tower as well, that's the right call. Eventually this front line is gonna fall as well. Eventually, yeah, at some point the rifle is gonna have gunned down the heavy tank, so let's all hold our breath for that one. That is a little bit of counter pressure here, but Orb immediately not dropping the ball, migrating his harvesters as well. Radar Dome is out for him. It is, yeah, this game is in the bag for Orb. by all accounts, this was a great and well-played match from him. But, as we all know, gems are one hell of a drug. Let's see if Moods can come back on that one, I doubt it. But also, there's time for 3 games, because this is Dark Tournament, and regardless of the outcome of the first 2 games, game number 3 is going to be played with a minigame. So that's pretty sweet. Maybe we're going to see a new one. There are some that are recurring, so I don't know whether it's going to be a recurring one or not. But we're going to find out in game 3. Game 2. Game 1 looking pretty over to me. There is nowhere else he could go. Orb is pulling a constriction move on him, like that's the boa constrictor that he pulled on him. Ooh, 2 harvesters down, yeah. Focusing down all the rocket soldiers here as well. Nice target micro. Oh! No more rockets in this blob. Very worthwhile yuck, very worthwhile yuck already. Again, the tank's full pressure, finding 1 harvester snipe. Yeah, but that is not gonna win him the game anymore. And the noose is tightening. In comes round 2. Orb has been so good with his target micro there. Really gonna hand it to him. And that is a full-blown assault. Everything. Good night, sweet prince. On this side here, he could honestly route his forces up north, circumnavigate the army. Yeah, Yaks have been on the middle queue for a while now. I dig, I like where this is going. Now we only need the V2s. Can these 2 tanks win the game? This is a loaded question, and I'm afraid the answer is a resounding yeah. Yeah, Flamethrowers just get eaten alive at this point with this rocket density. Not even funny anymore. Another tank parked here. And Orb definitely has the cash to pay the parking fine. The front lines are dwindling. Yeah, the space is tightening. No more airspace for you, good sir. It's a good hit from the flame tower, and the Yaks are coming in and taking names. Oh, that has been some really sick target micro. I think you can go in now, yeah. Easy. All the rockets have been singled out. No more hard AT. That is gonna be a complete breach of the base. Moods is in shambles, and he definitely should call quits on game 1. Yep. There it is. Really, really impressive. So with that, I'm gonna leave you into game 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And for game 2, we evidently have a new map here, but we're gonna talk about that in just a second. It's called what's called Dark 19 Pripyat Marshes. So I guess close to the reactor. Moods again spawning here as Ukraine, as is Orb. We're seeing mirrored builds this time again. And a dog opener for extra cloudy. You know what? I'm feeling Christmassy. It's so weird. I don't usually do this. I don't usually feel all that Christmassy, but it's smelling of cookies right now, which are in the oven. So a slight Christmassy vibe is coming up. That's really awesome. Also, Austria is going to enter lockdown number 3, so we're going to have lots of time to contemplate life and Christmas related things during the holidays. So there are not going to be much of holidays at all. It's the first in years that I'm not going to be skiing, even though the ski lifts are open, but there's just no chance of getting there, which is a bit weird. Everything else has been closing down, including schools and whatnot, but ski lifts are open. Yeah, so it's kind of an awkward prioritization, courtesy of some friends of our chancellors, I guess. Alright, the dog is immediately scouting the entire perimeter, and I think we've got enough of the map revealed to do an unshadowing. There we go, so nothing in the corners, as far as I can see, just 2 derricks sitting here a piece, and this is a comm center. Yeah, I can definitely see the comm center having value in this map. Also those marshlands, so that's why it's called Pripyat Marshes. I like this idea. These tiles here, for example, they are accessible. It's just that they're gonna slow you down. Same with this. So this is a flanking route, albeit a really inconvenient one that is bound to get your boots dirty. Again, lots of pressure from Orb, already going move to space. Maybe this time around he wants to... with 5 you can't snipe a barracks. With 5 you can go for some power plant hunting, but this time around Moods is prepared. So got the flame tower, yep. This has not been revealed just yet, oh my goodness. Or is it? Is there a Grenadier follow-up? This reeks of a Grenadier follow-up build. Oh no. The Engineer. He is so close to spotting it. But Moods definitely hiding it away in a corner. Okay, he's going for full all-out aggression here. This is not gonna work. This time around, Moods was better prepared and the map was larger, so he had time to get out an APC. The dog, though. Oh, this is so clutch. It just barely didn't see it. This is hilarious. Got away with an inch. Yeah, okay, so that's an oil derrick for Moods, but that's easy to snipe here. There's oil derricks, which are gonna like if you blow up the oil derricks, you're gonna get down to maybe 2/3 of HP. And oil derricks can't be repaired. Okay, but the engineer for Orb got sniped, so the aggression has not been masked fully. Alright, there's something, and for now we're gonna be entering the quiet harvester production phase. Moods is responding with grenadiers. He's preparing a grand drop. That is risky considering your opponent has just revealed 10 rifles, so you might assume it is a double ref build. And on a double ref build, I would never ever build grenadiers and go into the base, because I'm expecting my opponent to be well prepared, also with a field defense. That basically comes complementary with a double ref build. Unless you're Orb and you're greedy and decide to skip it. Orb has skipped defense day. Alright. That is something that looks very much like him. Orb is someone who likes to go greedy in the early game and then turn up the aggression. That's why last game was a bit like triple APC build was a bit unusual for him. 6 harvesters now out for him, and Moods, oh lord. Oh boy. Moods is on 4 harvesters, one of which is going on an adventure ride. Little joy ride there. Okay, Moods, good luck. Good luck sending your boys in. Good, yeah, he's gonna get a power plant. Not too bad. He can crush here. Okay, this would be this would be an amazing timing for crushes. Because you can't dodge here. That was maybe a bit too cautious. Not gonna kick Orb into low power, so this drop could have definitely done more damage. He could have just... if you drive by this here, this is a narrow passage. You're gonna crush all of the enemy's infantry because they have no space to dodge. So that would have been the power play. But be that as it may, alas, it was not meant to happen. But a really aggressive, nice derrick being taken from Orb. No, don't lose your APC like this, not like this. Moods. Alright, it's now up to 6 harvesters himself. He's got 2 derricks, so that's not half bad anymore. Engineer is out for Orb though, so he's gonna get the cash rebate on his oil derrick. First expansion out. No expansion refineries for anyone just yet though, and heavy tank production, as per usual. No one is taking any risks with a Raider Dome rush, which I would like to see. Ooh, that's a bit of an oversaturation. If you do this, that's fine for a while, but then you definitely need to expand to another spot and immediately send 5 of your harvesters over, or at least 4, because otherwise it's going to leave you high and dry. Ooh, long distance mining from Orb here as well, so the timing on the refineries is definitely a little bit off. Courtesy to the power plant snipe, I guess. Delays your build order by quite a bit. Oh, the comm center hasn't yet been taken. Interesting. Ah, again, this is not a naval map. So sad. Where are the naval maps in Dark Tournament? Admiral Mo? You still listening in here? We want to see more maps from you. Just like the one in the first match that I casted. Yeah, Orb just needs to reposition. Tank's going in first, and that's it. So Moods is definitely forced to retreat. Sound the retreat. So this map is not the cleanest I see, by the way. Little tile errors here and there and everywhere. That's kind of the nature of the beast if you try using those tiles a lot. Always gonna get the middle here, that's gonna just give you nice map control. I'm just sad it's not a biolab. Okay, the corners don't hold anything of any relevance. It would have been more interesting if he had more of those. Like, they're usually placed in dead zones, so those marshes are not that effective. They're slowing you down here and here, but you can walk past them. What I would like, actually, I'm gonna try making a map where this is walled off with fences, so you either give away your position. That would be a cool way of mitigating that. Ooh, barely any mass here, barely any armor. For moods, just like that. Yeah. Okay. Hope has been pushed back. Yeah, engineer was an ambitious attempt, but hey. Oh, that's gonna hit the nasty timing. Orb is up to Radar Dome already. Okay. So he's definitely got something going for him. He's also got the first V2 rocket launcher out. He's got his... Yeah, that is very nice. Miner got sold, but the war factory is definitely going down, and that is the primary war factory. Yeah, you can't snipe as many rockets as there are, and the rifles do good damage against good armored buildings. V2 is gonna be revealed in just a second, but it's gonna be the one and only V2 for quite a while. Okay, that's a nice victory here for Moods. Nice play. Really good flank here. The Orb definitely didn't have that one in the that one on the radar. Is forced to sound the retreat everywhere. On the right hand side, this flank got revealed though, so combat stats. That Moods is ahead, but quite a bit. How about the harvester status? Almost even. I mean, 7 houses, that's pretty much baseline for a good economy. That's a massive army. Holy cow. He's also starting to build flak trucks, which is a very good idea. Against someone who's going flaks and V2s. Who's going yaks and V2s. Really good call here. Moods has a massive field advantage for now. Does he have... Yeah, he has double war factory, that's why. Okay, that makes complete sense. So this army is definitely getting routed. Lots of rifles falling. The mass for Orb is definitely not there anymore. Okay, a 5 flak pack. The flak pack. Ooh. Good old flak pack hunting. Good hunting, stranger. Ooh, sending too many rockets to their demise though. But the flak pack stays stable. They're not suited for tanking, as you can see here. But the double flame towers can hold the line for now. I think that's a sustainable position for Moods. Ooh, nasty AoE shots. Flamers doing their dirty business. Only charcoal roast remains, and that's a really nice attack onto the economy as well. Orb immediately reacting. Ooh, what a hit from the V2. You know, that's too aggressive. That's too aggressive. He's throwing away so many tanks here. Oh, too many anti-armor capabilities in this crowd. That's too big of a crowd for anything short of a demo truck. Moods just tossed away his entire army. This ain't looking too good anymore. Still even. What about the assets? You know, the assets are quite even as well. And Moods as a bank, as a bank to float a little bit. Tesla Coil would go a long way. Just shutting down vehicle aggression here as well. And map control is definitely in favor of Orb though. Plus the radar dome is definitely a big one. So Orb can now, with the help of the yak spotters, he can definitely see that there's nothing coming his way, so he can expand here. Just gain more map control, leverage more than Moods can with his limited map control. Moods, nice flanks though from him. This game definitely stepping it up a lot. I like his fighting spirit here, I like what he's doing. Does he have enough to overwhelm? I don't think so. I think this is gonna end in another tank catastrophe. Tankastrophe. Oh. Okay, is it though? Is it? Orb is actually getting pushed back. Impressive. Okay, that was really good from Moods. I didn't think he would have enough mass. But at the end of the day, the Zooks reign supreme. Alright. And just like that, Mr. Moods is back in the game. On this side of the map, there's nothing to gain for Orb. He's losing ground. Oh my. Really, really nice defense from Moods as well. Gotta hand it to the man here. Ooh. That is a Harvest Graveyard, but the MCV survives on a sliver. That is pretty solid. Not gonna lie, that was a great push, and there's more. It's like the classic infomercials, but there is more. Man, Mood's really cranking it up here. I like what he's doing there. That is gonna be a dead Raider Dome as well. And just like that, Orb is in disarray. He's gonna be in panic mode for quite a while. Flag tracks against Raider Dome, who will win? I guess Flag track doesn't deal damage back, so it's a very one-sided calculation, but still. Oh, I love what Moods is doing here. Parking the flags on the barracks, so it snipes anything that comes out. And meanwhile, the heavy tanks go to town on the base. Really smart moves. He has dismantled the entire main base of Orb. It is looking so good for Moods. There's a little flank here. 3 tanks, some infantry, but Orb has sustained almost critical damage, I would say. So just like that, we're gonna see, yeah, that's gonna leave him with a 25k lead. Tech Center is out as well. Moods. Oh, you monster. He's gonna have to find a way to stop this here, but it's not overwhelming. What is he going for? Mammoth tanks? Nah, airfield first. Yeah, mammoth tanks. MiGs. That is gonna be a MiG fest. I love it. One more harvester to boot. One more. This army is not that efficient right now because there's literally no infantry, so also you should snipe out the V2 rocket launchers. It's basically free real estate. What is he focusing on here? Doesn't make any sense. Ooh, he's gonna lose 1 war factory, 2 harvesters. Where did the MCV of Warp go? It's still parked here. Paying the congestion charge, I guess. Oh, parabombs. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a nasty hit. Oh, Orb is blanket carpet bombing the entire infantry lines here. Just like that. Alright, there's a MiG in there. Say goodbye to your tanks. Kiss them goodbye. Nice. Yeah, perfect missile micro. 2 more to go. 2 more to boot. And thank you, good sir. Pop. Well, this is now definitely a winnable game for Moods. He's also routed engineers up to the Wilderic just to add insult to injury. But he doesn't have any forces right. Why is it? Wait. He shouldn't be broke. No, he has cash. Why isn't he building infantry? Oh, the V2. Not like this. Not like this, my friend. There is still a pretty sizable force from Orb. Why hasn't he been building anything? He's invested his entire money into MiGs? Okay. This is definitely a mistake. MiGs kiting back nicely. Really good MiG play thus far. Hasn't taken much damage on them just yet. The missile split here as well. Unintentional missile split, that is. Is it the economical situation that's the problem? Appears to be the case. Moods is over-investing into MiGs. He should definitely... No, he's got the cash. Build more. Those ore miners here going to town, except they're not ore miners, they're just Rebel Mode 1 miners, which means they're glorified punching bags. Man. This was looking so good for Moods. Has he thrown it away? Let's see, he's still not... Oh, this harvester was definitely not meant to go down here. But this is an okay position. Uh-oh. Another Conyard under fire. Moods is escaping. Ooh, bad routing. That's okay. And this expansion here, this could be the nail in the coffin. Oof, okay, Moods is... He has lost so many harvesters over the past 2 minutes. Down to 3 harvesters. He needs to just rebuild harvesters, build mass infantry, focus on defending for the time being. There is still a window where he can win. All he needs to do is snipe literally every single harvester of Orb as a retaliation. Yeah. Counter-strike. Oh, nice missile split here. Such as not to waste many more missiles. Well played, but there is so much pressure onto everything. Onto really everything. Man, those parabombs really cost him dearly. Oh no, the 1 rocket taking out the Wilderic just to add insult to injury. Man, Moods, it was looking so good for him. Now all he has left is 3 minis. He lost his entire infantry lines. And then just forgot to build, honestly. Okay, I think this should be able to be defended. 4 MiGs. Okay, this is where you draw the line. This is where you stop MiG production for a while. This is where you chill out. Yeah, that was a very nice hold. Didn't lose anything there. Nothing of value was lost. 2, 4 harvesters. I'm still not liking this position. He needs to reclaim this expansion ASAP, otherwise it's just gonna get outswarmed, outflanked and outproduced. Flag tracks have started to appear. Yeah, that is the right call. If you're up against a Soviet player who is relying on MiGs, then like flag trucks are your single best asset. Because they can't kill them without taking damage themselves. One more shot. Oof, okay. Survives. Nice play. 5 MiGs. Yo. You need to chill with the MiGs. There is MiGs and then there is too many MiGs. And I say that as a dedicated air player in OpenRA. Oh, it's so sexy though. Not having sustained any losses just yet. Scouting the perimeter, seeing there is no expansion here for Orb anymore. Yeah, they've got, like, they outrange in terms of vision cones, they outrange the flag by a mile. So it's quite easy to actually handle that. Like, you can dodge flags. Okay, this should be enough in the bay to kill the Conyard. I honestly think killing the Conyard would be an easier target, because then you don't have to fear any flags being built. He's camping the airfields, that's so smart. Oh no. Did he kill another harvester there? And the crushes are just stellar. Look at those corpses decaying within a matter of seconds. Parabombs? Counter parabombs for Moods. Whoops, friendly fire, I guess. Oh! And great flag play, killing 2 of the MiGs. That might just be what seals the deal here. Was looking so good for him. Oh no! Okay. The flag truck was still not dead. After all that. All that said and done, the assets are still in Mood's favor. And the harvesters are 2 over 1. Really? I mean, if ever there was a low EQ game... Oh, he's trying so hard. Trying so hard with the parabombs there. Would be better the other way around. Oh, that's 0 harvesters now. Yeah, Moods is on social welfare here. He needs a stimulus check ASAP. Ooh, buddy. I hope you've got your unemployment claimed. Okay, he's got 1 harvester. Life support. This is still a winnable position, but Orb has... Yeah, he should have killed the MCV because, like, killing the Ortrucks would just be an afterthought after that. This is still hard to call. At the end of the day. Moods with a slight asset lead. Orb with a slight eco lead. And a slight technician deficit as of now, as that technician is deep fried. Okay, you need to bring the rocket boys in. Yep. There we go, rocket boys are active. On active duty. Yeah, he sees that this is still not claimed. This would... The ballsiest move here would be recapture the comm center, pack up your MCV, and expand at your opponent's main. So much DPS coming out here. Nice. 2 more harvester snipes. 1 more pass. There we go. I mean, at that rate, he's gonna kill harvesters faster than Orb can produce them. So that's a little bright glimmer on the horizon. Orb is just going SAM side. Oh, SAM side, flag truck, SAM side, flag truck, or truck. You can't afford any extra infantry right now. The MCV has been revealed. One ballsy play would be hoping that Orb is inattentive and parking an engineer trying to capture. Yeah, doesn't matter anymore. This MiG definitely... Is it bugged? Oh, yes, it is bugged. Moods has informed us all as to the extent of bugginess that MiGs sometimes refuse to land. There we go. Alright, flak trucks have been revealed here as well. There's now so much anti-air. So much protection and nowhere really for Moods to expand. He needs more harvesters. He needs to send them. Oh, they're all harvesting a dead patch. Wasn't F? Then he must have rebounded. Where is the MCV now? Oh, it's going back to the mainland, huh? Reclaiming the old motherland for old. RIP. That is probably gonna be it in terms of he's gonna get outscaled. Oh, losing 1 meg. That is so bad. With 3 megs, he would have stood a chance. Another one down. Another one down for the count. This was such a great game for Mood. And his mig play was really good. It was honestly the parabombs that lost him the game there. Made him overinvest and lose way too much for this little an army that Orb had. Was there an alternative? Was there a route to victory for Moods? Definitely. Along the way. And this was a great game, honestly. And it's still not over. But if we take a look at the income situation, it's now 7/5. Assets, 10k lead for Orb. The Orb is not someone who gives away his lead lightly. You need to do so much more now. And this has to be where the investment into air stops. This has to be where you revert back to good old tank pushes. Maybe even the Ganon build because it's really cost efficient. Ooh, that was a nice one. Really good snipe. You can dance around Samside range. Ooh, that was too close. Too greedy. Icarus, too close to the sun. Man, I feel for Moods. Did this rocket soldier really just kill another old truck? Is that like the 3rd one? No. The veteran C. Man, this is brutal. Yeah, and the comm center also really helps because it always gives the flags time to react. Always gives away the position from Moods. Should have been recaptured, there is nothing in the middle. And Orb just gearing up for a nice little flag push. There is nowhere to go. Flags everywhere. It's just like game 1. He's playing the constriction move again. The boa constrictor strikes again. Oh, finally, this guy went down. Wait, did he kill another harvester here? There used to be 2. I swear. V2s are a good line of defense here if they're screened by enough rifles. Uh-oh. In comes a heavy tank though. That is the back tech to tier 1.5. That is something that no one had in mind here. Parabombs as well. Oh no. This is the victory lap. This is gonna hurt a little. This is gonna leave some bruises, scratches, and okay, here's the counter parabombs. This could be really good. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Almost all the anti-air went down as well. Uh-oh. What about the MiGs? What about the MiGs? Ooh. Okay. Better than I thought. This went way better than expected. What Moods, his MiG micro has been really good, but what he needs to do is fall back after having taken a shot. You can play so much more safely if you do that. Yeah, but a great hold thus far. Ooh, dead center? Yep. Really cost efficient. But Moods is broke, and there is definitely another army gearing up from Orb. So I'm still not seeing a way back into the game, but it was very impressive. He's back up to 4 MiGs. Please, no overcommitting. No overcommitterino. Yeah, the advent of the heavy tanks, that's just gonna be a sealed deal. Plus the MiGs rearming time, which they sort of are. Yeah, just burst 1 heavy tank at a time. Wow, another hold. And Mood is definitely playing his heart out here. Back up to 5 MiGs. How many MiGs is too many MiGs? We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out eventually. Oh no. Paradrop. Paradrop. That has been his bane here. He's been really focused on the aircraft movement. And he lost many unnecessary units. Right? He lost many units unnecessarily, let's put it that way. Let's not leave it at a dangling participle. Also, please, for the love of God, kill the comm center. It gives so much intel to warp. This would be a juicy target to reclaim and harvest. He's up to a service depot again, so finally repairs for the mix. Is it enough? There's the anchor for Orb. This is now a ticking time bomb. This is essentially better than a nuke at that point. Okay. Orb is saying to himself, 2 can play at that game. Flags are closing in, they're hunting, they're sharking. No anti-air mix, as we all know. So many flags. There is too much flag fire. Too much flag fire in the way. I love that he keeps chasing the mix of moods with his own. That's a really smart move. Oh. Okay, mix still surviving for now. Oh, he's giving him the good old loop-de-loop. And the... Oh, that's so brilliant! The Badger was used for tanking here. Holy cow! Oh, that's some high-level play from Moods. Loses 2 here unnecessarily, though. I just don't think he's got enough anymore. There's no way back into this, especially courtesy of the Iron Curtain. This is now... Yeah, I wanted to say, this is more devastating than a nuke, because it just puts... with a nuke, you can mostly just sell out or move away. And if you only have one base, it is very easy to guess where your opponent is gonna land the nuke, right? But on the other hand, with an Iron Curtain, that is just adds a modicum of inevitability. As soon as he presses this button here, there's gonna be an army streaming in, and they're mostly gonna be invincible. And if the V2 rocket launcher is out of position, it's gonna get sniped just like this. Thank you, good sir. Flag truck comes out here. At least does away with the mix for now. But all Orb needs to do is play the waiting game, kill some harvesters on the way out. One more here. Thank you. That is... Oh, 1 harvester remaining. Alright, good luck, good sir. That is probably the charge of the cavalry. In we go, we've got the plus of doom. Death formation has been acquired. And in goes the charge. This is probably gonna be GG anytime now. Yep, nothing you can do here except play the waiting game. And let the cavalry finish the job, attack all movements coming in. And all she wrote for Boots. What a great game though. This has been an insanely great game from Boots. I'm really thoroughly impressed. War Factory going down. He's fighting to the last man, huh? He's really giving it his all. Mammoth tanks even. Sniping out some of the mobile flags one by one. Down goes the last MiG. Down goes the last semblance of economy. And Boots. But I commend the man here. An up-and-coming player. Holding this well against the warp. Oh, Carabombs to finish it off. Holding this well against the warp is just a feat in and of itself. One of the top dogs in OpenRA. So that is going to conclude the series technically. That's the 2-0. However, as per usual in the Dark Tournament, the 3rd map has been played out, so see you there regardless.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And welcome to the real highlight of the show. Okay, we've seen this one before. We now know how it works. So, let me elaborate. This is such a hilarious game, by the way. So, there are those neutral creeps. They attack you on sight, but they are not going to be aggressive by themselves. If you kill them, you get automated reinforcements of that type. So if he kills the last Grenadier, the trigger is pulled and he gets Grenadiers automatically, which, yeah, do you want them or not is a good question. You can go for a backline base bust, but the problem is that they explode. So if you mix them with your regular infantry, you're toast. Your own units are toast. So Moods has definitely figured that out already. If you can get... Can you get early shockies? Harvesters would also be really good. Riflemen, but just an extra rifle reinforcement. Flamers are probably the easiest to take down. With the rocket sources, it takes a while to get them actually online. Because you need to kill the concrete walls first. So Orb is... I don't know if he has figured it out yet. He's going medics. Oh. Probably the weakest out of the bunch. Rangers would also be really good, just for hit and run. If you can save up enough mass for 3 or 4 Rangers. Pretty good. They're wasting so much time by killing them, like they're healing themselves up over and over. Alright, so a little victory for oh, but there's Tesla troopers already out. This might be a game in favor of Moods. This quick aggressive game suits him probably more than it does Orb. Oh, Tesla tanks, that would be the absolute GG move. Tesla tanks and mechanics. Yup. And even mediums? No, I don't think he can tackle mediums with that loadout. The flamers he can. Whoa, okay. Spoke too soon. That was definitely some AoE coming in here. That is, Orb now has medics, which is, it's not half bad, but he would rather have shock troopers, I guess. Medium tanks take a while, and especially considering you don't have rocket soldiers to boot. Rangers would be big. If Orb gets the Rangers, Rangers are a really big asset in those types of games. Moods, oh my goodness, is committing towards the medium tanks. This is so hilarious because this is a PvE map for the most part. Gap generators, Kappa Pride. Yeah, Orb is gonna have access to Rangers. Ranger Grenadier drops. Hell yeah. Count me, color me intrigued. It's PvE, but it's hilarious regardless. They haven't engaged each other in combat just a single time yet, but this is still a great game. Okay, Harvesters? No. You don't want to take the Harvesters, that just wastes time. Okay, medium tanks. That's gonna be pretty sweet for Moods. Dogs, do you want dogs? With medium tanks though, you can crush all the Tanyas. They literally can't do a damn thing to protect themselves from tanks. So that might be a good call. I mean, Orb has an undying blob out. He's got all the medics. Oh god. Oh god, if Orb's Ranger finds the Tanyas, Moods is gonna be in trouble. Uh-oh. It begins. It begins. The awakening of Tanya. Unless Orb is somehow out of position. Mine layers are under an invisible mine belt. That's pretty hilarious as well. Oh god. Oh god. Here's Tanya. Wait. The Grenadiers are killing all the friendly medics. No. Not like this. Rocket soldiers, not gonna help him too much. There's only like one tank. Oh, flak trucks as well. Yep. Moods is gearing up for a big push. Tanya is gonna definitely be a problem. But wait, Tanya is not out yet. Her reinforcement timer seems to be quite high, huh? Is there gonna be a Tanya in time? This might be overwhelm. Good old overwhelm strategies. Tesla troopers from the backlines being healed up. This is a nasty strategy. Oh, he's committing. I think he might get the power plant. Yup, flamer AoE. Oh my goodness. That was something else indeed. Okay, Moods definitely figured out the right way to play this map. Play aggressively, play, like kill the camps early. Don't wait too long to build up mass, just go for the high-tech units, go for Shakis. Awesome! That puts him at a 2-1 and a legit one. He would have stood a chance at defeating Orb in this tournament and kicking him out into the lower brackets, but yeah, game 2 he had his infantry production sitting idly for too long. If he had built infantry consistently, I think he would have won this game. It was at a point where he was like 25k assets ahead and had all the tech, had sniped all the harvesters from Orb, definitely window to exploit that. So, great series. We're gonna be back with some more Dark Tournament because I really enjoy this right now, and also something truly special before New Year's Eve. So, stay tuned for that one. Thank you guys and girls for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.